Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome back to the Gaily Mirror TV and to Titina Stokes. But actually, it's something a little bit different tonight, and I feel in such an awkward position.
Yes. So, as you know, guys, we always had lovely guests with us, and we really enjoy to be with them, to share their opinion, to share their experiences, especially when we interviewed, for example, Raffa, Destiny, Zenith, etc., etc. But tonight I've got a special guest, and it's a very special guest because you are all familiar with him if you've been following our channel. So I'm talking about Raffa. Yeah. Yes, because basically what happened, I've been very busy at work. I'm involved in this vaccination plan. As you know, the UK is going really fast, really strong. So I'm really busy right now. But thanks God, I've got this amazing friend next to me that has been following day after day, and I would like to know, to be honest, what your boss, what your manager think about it. But he's been following.
I'm myself a boss, actually. I manage myself. Okay. Remember, I'm always a managing director.
Anyway, I really wanted to know what's his opinion about these rehearsals, and what he thinks about the vocals, the staging of each entry. So Raffa, first of all, how are you today?
Well, I'm a bit smashed, I have to be honest, because following the rehearsals, following the press conferences. But first of all, I think we need to tell our viewers why we are doing that, because we always have a press pass.
Okay. I'm the host, so I decide what you're gonna say, what you're gonna do, and everything. Okay. So as you know, the Gaily Mirror. Okay, let's do the boring part. Yeah. So the Gaily Mirror since 2019. Am I correct? Since 2019, has been following the Eurovision basically every day of the year, even during those periods when nobody speaks about Eurovision. The Gaily Mirror has been talking about Eurovision. Raffa has been in Tel Aviv in 2019, and I know he really enjoyed it. He tried to focus a lot on music and not so much on some other things, some other Israeli.
What do you mean, really? I was in sunny Tel Aviv. I was working there, darling. Mm-hmm.
Yes. We all know that. So since 2019, you've been inside this magic world that is Eurovision, and I can consider you an expert. I mean, I've been asking you lots of things during these days, what you think, who's gonna win, who's gonna come last. But now, Raffa, we need to focus on this year Eurovision 2021.
Of course, and I can't wait, honestly. And I was telling you, it's a bit smashing, it's a bit tiring, but it's so rewarding. I so love it. Unfortunately, I couldn't travel to Rotterdam because of COVID-19 restrictions this year. So luckily enough, the EBU created an online platform for the press. So everyone who's connected from home and has got a press pass can connect to these platform and follow all the press conferences, rehearsals. And I have to tell you that today, Domi, I had a sort of an orgasm watching.
Tell me something new.
Well, no, but watching, Måneskin, for example. I'm Italian, we're Italian, and we're so proud of them there. But also rewatching Destiny from Malta, for example, rewatching Zenith.
Oh yeah, my God.
Raffa. Really, I was very surprised about the choreography, but I'll let you lead the conversation because I have so many things to do, and if I start now, I think it's going to last about 1.5 hours.
You're so kind, Raffa. Thank you so much. So for tonight, I just want to focus on the rehearsals of the first and the second semi-final. Are you ready?
Maybe I know them. Do I win anything?
Do you remember them? Because you're a bit old, so I don't know. I'm just checking on you.
Domenico? I consider yourself to be a friend. Really? Ah, gosh. Anyway, what an offense.
first of all, your general impression of these two semifinals, what you think. I don't want to know specifically for each song, for each entry. We will talk about that later. So what do you think about this rehearsal? What do you think about the overall show?
Well, I would start from the, groups in the semifinals. I would say that I have the real feeling that one of the two semifinals is stronger than the other in terms of contestants. And in terms of the songs that have been selected. I know that happens very, it's not decided, like it's just withdrawn, and there's not a real selection. It all happens by luck, I would say. So, but I do have the feeling that the first semi-final is a bit stronger than the second one. And with these, I'm not saying that the second semi-final is not strong at all. I mean, in the second semi-final, we got some of the contestants, like Zenit, for example, which are. Can I say a French word?
Come on, go.
They're fucking fantastic. Honestly. I watched the rehearsals today from San Marino at least 3 times, and I was like, every time I was like, oh fuck, I love it. And I was sending her a message, it's like, oh my god, I love this. And she was texting back to me. I was like, okay, well, I have to stop now. Did this answer your question?
Yeah, kind of. So what do you think? What do you think of the organization? Obviously, you're living a complete different experience from Tel Aviv, so I'm not asking you to compare the two things. But what do you think about the overall organization? What do you think about the arena? We're all curious to see that stage next week.
Well, I had a sneak peek of the stage, of course, watching the things inside. And I can say actually that the stage is fantastic. The lights behind all the LEDs, the LEDs, the screens behind the entire organization is something huge, I can be honest with you. And we need to praise them because this year they've been working a lot. They've been breaking their bones, really, because it's a complicated year, because of the COVID-19 situation, because there are loads of procedures to go on, tests almost every day, and then distancing and stuff like that. But they're actually doing it in a very professional and good way. Also, on the other side, if you think that it's the first year in the history of Eurovision that there's a virtual press room where we can connect every day. We have our own credentials and we can follow what happens in the arena. And there's one thing though that I have to say, which of course it's not the same, but that is more of a personal thing. Not being there, not being able to be there, it makes me eat my hands.
Of course, I know. But there's always next year and the year after and the year after, and
of course, and next year we're gonna be there together, darling. You don't run away.
Yeah. So, obviously, as you say, the Dutch television is doing an amazing job. I think actually they're doing an incredible effort to put up this show because obviously it's gonna be something completely different from what we always seen on TV, and obviously I feel quite bad as well. I must be honest. I mean, they've been waiting for 40 years to organize the Eurovision, to host it. The city of Rotterdam, has been chosen, and it was an amazing surprise for them 2 years ago. Unfortunately, it went as it went, and we can't blame anyone. But going ahead,
the virus. Yes.
So going ahead. So obviously you've been watching the rehearsals this afternoon from the Big Five, and I'm really curious to know what you think. But let's focus again on the semifinals. So first semifinal. As you said, in your opinion, is the strongest semifinal this year? Is it correct?
It is. I do think it's the strongest of all the semifinals. I mean, of the two semifinals, yes, of course.
Okay, so the first entry in the first semi-final is Lithuania, the RUP. They're coming back from 2019. Last year they brought one of my favorite songs, On Fire, that I still listen on my Spotify. This year they came out with this amazing entry that every time I listen to it, it makes me happy, it gives me energy, but...
I'm trying to do that, but I can't do that. Anyway,
me neither.
See, it's like, I have to
But
think that.
what do you think about Lithuania? You saw them on stage. Tell us about it.
Great staging. There's nothing else I can say. Great staging. Costumes, they're amazing. The colors they've chosen are simply amazing. The effects at their back on the LEDs on the screens, they are simply fantastic and psychedelic. Honestly, you would. It's something. If you think about the entire organization of the stage and the entire performance, you would say it's something easy. It is indeed something very easy, but the way it has been made, it has been put up together, it actually makes of that performance a big thing. I really love that. Honestly,
Something that we should focus on from that song, from that. Tell me.
I think if you want to focus on something, I think that you should be focusing more on their entire performance. There's not a singular thing that you need to focus on. The band is able to dance, sing, hitting the notes without having any fault in the voice, and keeping you with your eyes on them for the entire duration of the the song. So 3 minutes of the song, you just can't stop looking at them, especially the lead singer. He's such a cutie. He's such a cutie. He's so sweet and he's so stylish. Honestly, he's so stylish. I would really suggest that you go to our YouTube channel and that you just watch the press conference that they had, because it was very nice. Anyway, do you want me to give you my points for them?
Yes.
Because
Action.
I studied today.
So, Raffa, are you ready to give your points for Lithuania?
I was born ready, darling.
Okay.
Let's do that. Lithuania. So, do I go in the order that you said before? So, for their voice and vocals, I would give them 9 out of 10.
Okay.
They did not mistake anything. They were actually clear. Of course, the song is not one of those songs where you need to have that great vocal, capacity and skills.
Okay.
It's a good normal song, but to be singing and dancing at the same time and jumping on the stage, that's too much. But I think you saw that. It takes you to be a good one with vocals. Special effects.
Yes.
8 out of 10. It's an easy one. It's a simple effect, but still being psychedelic, it really takes you. It lets you go on a fantastic trip. Now imagine me in Rotterdam after a coffee shop, and then you watch their performance. Darling, you don't need a mushroom after that.
It's funny because I can see it.
Yeah, but unfortunately we're not in Rotterdam. Anyway, let's go on. Otherwise, people will think that I'm mad and insane. Please. Choreography. It's a 10 out of 10.
Oh la la.
Because it's simple. As an ex-professional dancer, I can say that it's simple, but it's got an effect. It's amazing. Sorry, I was just dying with my saliva. It's just amazing. It takes you. It makes you want to dance, really. And the song. Well, the song. It's how can I say? I preferred last year's song, to be honest with you. But this year it's not bad, even though last year they just had us. Last year we thought they were going to win with On Fire. I'm on fire.
Together with Iceland, they were
exactly. They were the two big candidates, basically. And so the TGM factor, it's 8 out of 10.
Now, so let's go ahead and let's talk about the second entry, Slovenia.
Oh my God!
I love. Yeah, tell me.
So Anna is vocally amazing.
Okay.
There's nothing I can say, but if I have to sum it up in a sentence or in a word, I would say meh.
Okay, why? Tell us why.
Song is powerful.
Yeah.
Her voice is powerful.
Okay.
Staging is not perceived, honestly. She's there alone in a sort of a dark with some images of the world behind, which is not clear why they were chosen to be there.
Yeah.
And she's got this white cape on one shoulder. It looks like when she walks, she's got problem in wearing those shoes. She did not look very comfortable during the rehearsals. That might change completely during the next and future rehearsals, or even during the semi-final. But I did not have the impression that she was feeling completely in her skin on that stage.
Okay.
So, just to give you the vote that I got for her, I would say that vocally speaking, 9 out of 10. Nothing I can say. I mean, the song is not the powerful song too. I mean, there's nothing so so virtuoso to talk about. So it's a 9 out of 10. Then I would say that where I lost it. It was Slovenia. Yes. The special effects 5.
5. All right.
I mean, the images behind her are completely great, very nice. The lights coming from the ground, let's say from the stage, from the floor of the stage, interesting, but meh. Choreography, there is no choreography, but I felt quite generous and gave a 5 out of 10. Song, it's a 9 out of 10 because wow. And the TGM factor.
Tell us about
3.
Yeah. No. Okay. No further comments. Come on. And now let's go ahead with the third entry. We're talking about Russia with Manisha, and one of our most favorite songs this year. What's your opinion about the rehearsal?
What a big surprise! I love the Matryoshka. It's just amazing, honestly. Yeah, and I have to be honest, I'm really liking this thing of giving votes and being interviewed. I have to do it more often. I like it. Anyway, were you asking me for the votes? Because honestly, the song, the staging, the performance really convinced me a lot. She knows that she wants to pass on a message of empowerment for the women, which is we can see that there's a sort of fil rouge connecting many singers this year at Eurovision. The idea of representing Russia as much as possible on that stage is just amazing. I mean, not only the lyrics that are in Russian with just a few words in English, but also the fact that she's bringing up their real culture and in form of people from Russia, but also costumes and things like Matryoshka, which really reminds of Russia. So yeah, big surprise. Just to sum it up, it's a big surprise. And for me, Manisha has got an 8 out of 10 in vocals.
Okay.
An 8 out of 10 in special effects, because they are really good, even though they're not those effects that you say, oh my gosh, I'm just dying to see more. But yeah, they're good anyway. Choreography, 9 out of 10.
9.
It's really surprising. Yeah. Song, 10 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So, because you know what? I mean, I had to read the translation to understand it. I do understand that from the music, rhythm, it's something really empowering you, but at the same time, I couldn't really understand that, So it's 8 out of 10, but it's not bad. And the TGM factor, 7 out of 10. 7.
That's good.
Oh yeah. Darling, I know. I'm quite generous tonight. Yeah, I feel generous. And I think we'll have a drink tonight, I'm still sober, so...
Wow, that's a record, baby. So let's go ahead. Fourth entry, Sweden with Tusse. What do you think?
He's such a sweetheart. I really like him. Honestly, his press conference was so sweet. Tusse, in a word, a big surprise.
Okay.
Great voice and something that actually we will listen to for a long time after these Eurovision. I'm 100% sure.
What didn't convince you the most?
I can't say the staging because the staging is great. I can't say the voice. It's the it's the whole package which did not really.
Is it probably?
Wow.
I'll be very bad. Is it probably because it's the typical Swedish musical package that we see year by year by year by year?
Did I say that?
Well, I'm asking yes or no. I said that.
I was trying to say the same thing in a much more different and articulated way, but yes.
Okay, let's go to points then.
Sorry. Thank you. You saved me. I was feeling a bit awkward.
Sweden.
So vocally speaking, 8 out of 10.
8
Nothing
out
I
of
can
10.
say. Special effects.
Okay.
3 out of 10.
Right. All right. Okay.
Not
Fair
special
enough.
effects. Choreography. Average. 6 out of 10. I expected more for me, being having those African roots. I would have loved seeing him doing more, a little bit more, but he anyway is staging there and representing on that stage a message of diversity, and that's great.
Good.
Song 7 out of 10 because it's one of those lovely songs that you like to listen to, but it's the typical Swedish package. I'm only missing a kanelbulle and a hot coffee, and I'd be more than happy. And then the TGM factor. Because of the diversity he was bringing on that stage, I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. Tusse is an amazing singer. Anyway, let's go ahead. And now we're talking about something a bit more delicate. Because as you all know, Australia is now going to Rotterdam. And unfortunately, we all feel really bad for Montaigne because obviously Eurovision is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And unfortunately, she's missing it. But as we said at the beginning, it's nobody's fault. There is a virus around, and there are some restrictions we need to respect. So, by the way, you saw the video from Montaigne. What's your opinion? What do you think she will achieve on the night of the first semifinal?
Right. She's one of my favorites, personally.
Okay.
And I think that I told it several times. She's one of my favorite. She's very good. She's got a great vocal. And I had a sneak peek of the live on tape that they will be using, and I have to be honest, wow. So yeah, it's a big wow for me. And the other thing I can say is leave Montaigne alone. She's so sweet. During the press conference that she had yesterday, she couldn't really, hide the fact that she's feeling so sorry. So I would really suggest that you go to our YouTube channel if you're watching this video from Facebook or whatever, or just go and check our YouTube channel because there's the press conference there and you would love her. But I don't want to, bug anybody. I don't want to bore anybody. And I go directly to the point.
Thank you.
For Australia... For Australia, I would say that vocally speaking voice, it's 10 out of 10. Nothing I can say. It's the 10 out of 10. The special effects, I wasn't able to see many special effects because of the very short time that we were able to see the sneak peek of the live and tape. Maybe we will have something more tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So we will see more, and I might change my idea then, but I don't know. So it's a 7 out of 10. Choreography, it's a very easy one. It's more of a light. Remember, we're talking about Technicolors. So just expect something more bright, shining,
psychedelic,
colorful. Sort of, not that psychedelic, but sort of. So I would give a 6 out of 10. Song, I love it. Tell me whatever you want to, but I simply love it. I can't. There's nothing I can say. And but the TGM factor here, it's a bit low. It's a 5 out of 10.
Why is this?
Because as I told you, I wasn't able to watch the entire performance because it was not shown as in its entirety. So for what I saw, I was expecting more of I don't know, something more Technicolor-ish, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, she jumping out of somewhere. We will see. I mean, there will be the chance to see it later, so for sure. I mean, but it's a great yes for me. It's a yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead, and we got the return of a country that is going really well. It's been going really well in the past few editions, and we're talking about North Macedonia. Sorry. North Macedonia. And this year we have Basil with the Here I Stand. What do you think about it?
Oh, I love him.
Okay.
He's a hottie. I have to say he's a hottie. He's very, very fun guy. He's a very, I know, he's got a great culture. I love the way about he told about the stories that he wants to represent on that stage. So, you know, the Japanese art of taking the broken pots and repair them with some gold to make them even better and even more precious. So that actually means that even if you fall down and you have some scars on you, it doesn't mean that you're ugly. Actually, those scars make you more interesting, more beautiful, because it is part of your story. And by falling down, having those scars on your skins, it means that you went through something difficult, but you survived, and you are even stronger now. You're a better person because you know how to avoid those things now. And it's a great message, so I really like it. But I'll go to the votes now.
Thank you.
If you allow me. Oh yeah. So vocally speaking, 8 out of 10. It's very classical voice, very, you know, imposing, very strong, very profound. So I really liked it. Yeah, and I always like a man profound.
Come on, Raffa.
Sorry. Then let's talk about the special effects. 8 out of 10, because there are loads of lights, there are mirrors, he's shining bright like a diamond, I would say, and it's a great thing. So 8 out of 10. Choreography, there's no choreography there. It's just him alone on the stage with loads of lights and effects. So it's at 5 out of 10. The song, it's something we've already heard a few times, I would say, but it's a good song, so it's a 7 out of 10, and my TGM factor is 7 out of 10, because
amazing
message, performance, all together really surprised me.
Sexiness.
Well, the father of my children is another one, and we're going to talk about him later.
All right, can't wait for it. So let's go ahead with one of my favorite, even if it's a very unpopular opinion, unfortunately. But one of my favorite countries this year, Ireland. Tell me everything about
Leslie.
Yes.
Oh, she's amazing. She could do much better, though.
It reminds me of my teachers at primary school. It's good, but I could make more. I could do more.
Yeah, she doesn't apply. No, I mean, wait. There must have been something wrong during the rehearsals.
Okay.
All the press was following the rehearsals online, had the feeling that she was out of breath, that she was running against the time, and she didn't really feel at ease, like she felt uncomfortable on that stage. So I didn't really have a nice feeling about her. The song is great. Talking about song is just
we
great.
know that.
It's just, yeah, and even the story behind the song, and even the staging, the choreography, it's a great idea, but I think it's way too complicated for her. Because it puts her under big pressure. Sometimes when all the delegations are thinking about their staging, they should also be thinking about a sort of performance, a sort of a staging, a sort of choreography, visual effects, or whatever else that could actually make the singer, the artist, feel at ease. Not everybody could feel at ease having to run amongst many obstacles, objects on the scene. But you will see it anyway. I think you've all seen the videos on the YouTube channel
for a few seconds.
Of Eurovision, but even on our YouTube channel you can find them. Say this, I loved her, and I'm 100% sure she will do much better in the next rehearsals. But let's go to the votes. So it's vocally speaking 6 out of 10, because she did not perform well that day. Maybe, I don't know, she felt tired. It could be possible. The special effects, guys, you will love her. It's 10 out of 10. 10 across the board. Then choreography. It's not choreography. It's just like, it's a scenic thing. She runs amongst these objects. She has to act with the objects. So I would say 5 out of 10.
You will
say...
For the moment
being.
Yeah, for the moment.
For the moment being, I would say 5 out of 10. Then she will improve for sure. So Leslie, don't hate me. Song. Very nice one. Not so Irish, I would say. Very American style. Much more American style. But we know. I mean, she's Irish.
Or Swedish.
Oh, no, not say Swedish. I would say more American style, really. But anyway, It's a 7 out of 10, so not bad. And the TGM factor is 3. It's getting out in it.
And now let's talk about one of the biggest favorites of this year. Obviously, as we know, we all have different opinions. She is not one of my favorites, but if we check the odds and we check all the comments on various social media, she's forecasted to reach at least top 5, if not top 10. And we're talking about Cyprus. So I heard she brought on stage one of the most beautiful and epic staging of this year. So tell us everything about it.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Cyprus, honestly, after Eleni Ferreira, I've seen that. I've heard that, honestly.
No?
She's a sexy lady.
Okay.
It's one of those, slutty performance that, as a gay man, I love.
Yeah, in honestly. A good way. We don't intend to offend any woman. Absolutely,
it's absolutely not offense. It's just that it's one of those staging performances, sexy dances and pop. I know my body, and I want to provoke you. So yes, I would do that. But honestly, since Eleni Ferreira, it's been more than enough. So let me go to. Yeah, I will give you the point. Sorry, Cyprus. Where is my Cyprus? Yeah, vocals 5 out of 10.
Okay.
I've listened to her rehearsals. I've watched her rehearsals 3 times in a row, and the vocals were like. Special effects. I've seen it too many times. 5 out of 10.
Okay.
repetitive. Choreography, I've seen it too many times again. Eleni Ferreira tried to do that. Tamta tried to do that in 2019.
But no, wait. Eleni, she didn't try. She did it.
No, Eleni did it on that stage, of course. But after her,
yeah.
And Tamta was okay still. Yes, it's okay. It's something fresh for Cyprus. But then after that, honestly, it's getting a bit boring. So it's a 5 out of 10. The song, I'm sorry, lo siento. I'm not in love with the Diablo, so I don't like it. 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And the TGM factor is 0.
Okay.
Right. I know.
Okay, dear friends of Cyprus, this is just our personal opinion after watching the rehearsal. She
could change during the semi-final. I don't know. She could surprise us all.
No, but despite our judgment, I am sure 100% that she will if she doesn't reach top 5, she will reach top 10. It's not our favorite song. This is more than evident, but I am more than sure she will do amazingly this year.
She will.
Let's go ahead. There's no time now. So let's talk about. Oh my God, let's talk about one of the most spoken artists this year. We're talking about Tix from Norway, and his very sweet Fallen Angel. Tell us about it.
Do I have to?
Yes, please.
Who had the idea? Who came up with that idea? Please. There are so many jobs around the world that person could do, honestly. And do I have to tell you what I actually gave?
Yes, please. But first, what's your opinion, Raffa? Tell us more about it.
What's my opinion? It could have been a much more interesting experiment.
Okay.
That reminds me, the White Angel and the Dark Angels, the let's say the devils within that keep him in chain, reminds me of a porn movie I used to watch like 10 years ago. But I can't say the title. Porn movie. One of those movies for adults. But for adults who like other men. Anyway, so let me give the votes, please. Take me out of this impasse.
I'm still a kid, so be careful with your words because I'm still under 18, and I don't wanna have problem with growing up. Okay, so give us the point. Give us the points for Norway, please.
0 across the board, and I'm honest.
Oh my
0
gosh.
across the board. I mean,
Okay.
I like all the social things
Liar.
that he will be doing. No, I like the social things he will be doing with people, with children with Tourette syndrome and all the other things he's been doing. But no, it's a no for me. No.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's move. Yeah, let's move ahead. So let's talk about Croatia and Albina TikTok.
Oh, Albina TikTok. Very nice choreography. Funny one. Honestly, I loved her. Pleasant. I would describe it as very pleasant.
Okay.
But vocally speaking, 6 out of 10. It's nothing so difficult to sing.
Okay.
I do imagine that it's difficult to sing and dance at the same time, but the back vocalists are actually very good. So congratulations to the back vocalists.
Well done to the back vocalists.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And special effects.
Okay.
7 out of 10 anyway. It's not bad. Choreography, it's nice. It's funny. It makes you want to dance. So it's a 7 out of 10. Song. Okay. Maybe is that because TikTok paid them all that has a sort of sponsorship with all the singers, with all the artists during Eurovision that she named the song TikTok? I don't know, but it doesn't really surprise me.
No,
so it's a 6 out of 10. But anyway, it's a 6 out of 10. Okay. And the TGM factor, it's a 5 out of 10.
Oh, I was expecting much more. Okay, but it's okay. I understand. Do you want to tell us why? Why not a 7 or 8?
I've seen it already.
All right, that's fair enough. Let's go ahead with oh gosh. All right, let's go ahead. There's Belgium with the Overphonic and the Wrong Place.
Right, guys, let me tell you this.
All right.
She's fucking amazing on that stage. She's got the style of a real singer, the sufferance of a singer, an artist on that stage. But it's not a song for Eurovision, honestly. I would have seen it, I don't know, for something else. It's not a Eurovision song. If Sanremo was in English, that song would have won Sanremo 1,000 times, I could tell you. I feel that.
Sure.
But hey, they're amazing. It's just that it looks like it's the wrong place. That stage for them, it's the real wrong place. And I'm so funny, I know. So let's go to Belgium. Let me give you the votes. Vocally, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Perfection. Like soft voice, very charming. I love that. Special effects. Have you seen them? I haven't. So it's a 0 out of 10. Like the choreography. It's nice. They're all calm there, which is good anyway. But it's a 0 out of 10. Song, it's 9 out of 10. I mean, song is just great. The way that the interpretation, the performing of the song is just great. So yes, but the TGM factor. Is,
that's a shame. You're really tight with both score points, whatever it's called. Jesus Christ.
I'm actually very good. I'm a good girl. Come on. Anyway,
let's go ahead. We got one of our favorite now. Israel, Set Me Free. The ultrasound girl. Tell us about.
Can we please go back to Tel Aviv and let her win?
Let's see.
She's one of my favorite. Anyway, there's nothing I can say. She's got a 10 across the board. Really, 10 across the board. The only thing I can say that I've already said several times is Mariah Carey. Who? She took that high. No, really. She took that high note of the whistle for 3 times in a row in all the 3 rehearsals. I was like, excuse me, the fuck? Oh. And even my husband was like, okay, she's got a great voice. Such a small girl.
Yeah.
Like you see, she's tiny. But then she comes out with that powerful voice where you say, really? So yeah, it's a 10 across the board. So let's go to the next one.
10. 10. Let's go ahead. Okay, she was one of the favorite last year, if I'm not wrong. And she came back this year with a new ballad full of meanings. Many people love it. It's not one of my favorite, but I think she will do great. I'm talking about Roxanne and Romania. Tell us everything about it.
Amnesia.
Amnesia, yes.
I've got an amnesia at the moment. No, I'm joking. She's very young.
Okay.
She's young. She could use more experience on that stage. But overall, it's a good one. I liked it. Though I think that during the rehearsals, she was having some issues with her voice and with the entire choreography. She was like missing sometimes. She was not getting to the notes. She was out of breath. So and I do think that this is happening, especially in a very strange moment of our lives, because it's so stressful. It's also stressful, so we're all very stressed. They must be very stressed with all this, testes and isolation. They can't do almost anything. They always have to spend time in their hotel, to avoid getting the Qualifiers. So, anyway, Romania. Vocally speaking, 6 out of 10. Nope.
Okay.
Special effects. There are not so many special effects. It's a 5 out of 10. Choreography. Nice one. Clear, very polished. It doesn't really convince me, so it's a 6 out of 10. Song. I would have expected something happier, something lighter than Amnesia, especially after such a very difficult year, a couple of years actually. So it's a 6 out of 10. And the TGM factor.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oi. I know.
Well, one went wrong.
I don't know. She didn't take me during the rehearsals, so that was like, no.
All right, fair enough.
And Romania gave us in the past so many very good songs and singers.
So we go ahead now with one of the strongest country in Eurovision. She was the singer from this country. She was one of the favorite in the bookies until probably a few days ago, until the rehearsal started. And then something went wrong. We start seeing this entry starting to go down. We're talking about Azerbaijan and Effendi and their Matahari. I personally love that song, but I don't know what happened on that stage. So please give me some ideas of what I can expect from Azerbaijan.
I would be surprised. I would not be surprised actually if the next song would be entitled Mother Teresa.
Why?
Honestly, or Diana, or Betty II, whatever. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't really convince me, that song. Honestly, it's like, oh, it's nice. Cleopatra was. Yeah.
That's what convinced me.
With the cobra, like one of the special effects, there's a cobra behind her.
And?
No, it didn't really convince me. I'm sorry. I don't.
All right. I respect your opinion.
And so I respect everyone else's opinion. There's a friend of mine there in the arena. He's a journalist from Italy. He's in love with Azerbaijan. He thinks that every year Azerbaijan is going to win. No, my dear. No, I'm sorry.
Anyway, I can change your score. I can influence your score at the end.
I know, because you're gonna give your scores at the end. But anyway, so I'll give you mine now. It's a 6 out of 10 for the vocals. It's a 7 out of 10 for the special effects.
Okay.
Right, nice. It's a bit kitschy,
Yeah.
Choreography, it's a 7 out of 10. She's a very sexy woman. Come on, with those sexy dancers with her, and it's nice. Really, it makes me want to dance. Then song, 5 out of 10. I mean, it's.
Oh, okay.
You want to listen to it, but it bores you after 2 times you listen to it.
Right.
And the TGM factor. Can you guess it?
Oh, well, from you, I will expect another 0, but yeah, tell me about it. You're bad. You're nasty.
I'm not.
You're nasty.
Next on the list.
Oh, another favorite. Ukraine. Go A.
Oh my god.
Shum.
She made me not. She didn't make me sleep yesterday, right? Because you know what happened? That she didn't do well. She was tested, and there was this fear that she could have had COVID-19. But in the end, it was not. It was just a simple tiredness. So good. Guys, they do know how to stage a song. They do know how to sing. They do know how to keep you glued to the screen of your TV during the first semi-final. And if they don't get to the final, I'm gonna come to Rotterdam and kick everyone in the ass.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, with all the respect, but you can't scare not even a fly. But
I can still swim. I mean, it's on the other side of the channel. Come on.
Okay. Tell me about your point. The points you gave to Ukraine.
Right, Ukraine. Vocal 10. Special effects 10.
Okay.
Choreography, it's a 9.
All right.
Love it. I do love it. There's something missing, which I don't know. There was something missing. You know when you have that feeling that something is missing, but you don't know what? I still have to understand it. So it's a 9 out of 10. The song, it's a 9 out of 10 anyway. I mean, I don't understand a single word of what she says, but it's fine. I like it. I could keep on singing for the rest of my life. So it's great. And the DGM factor is a 9 out of 10.
Well, finally.
I know. You see, I'm not bad.
No,
I appreciate good songs, good music.
I thought you misunderstood, and the points were from 0 to 5 because
no.
that's the range you've been moving from 0 to 5. But thanks God you gave a 9. So, and let's close the semi-final one with probably the favorite to win this year Eurovision. Talking about Malta and Destiny, we had her in our Titina's talks like a month ago. She's been at the top.
Video is actually making so many views. Thanks everybody. You're simply loving her, and really, thank you
everyone. But we heard a few. I wouldn't say complaints, but some people were a bit disappointed about the staging. Some others, and I think they expressed their opinion in a very bad way, but it doesn't matter. Some others were disappointed about her clothes, about her dress.
Dominic,
tell us about what you did. Yeah, please tell me everything.
Haters are gonna hate. Haters are gonna die. Really, I really appreciated the fact that she said, I received so many bad hating comments on her social media. She received it.
Me too.
And she said, I didn't give a fuck about what they said. I didn't let them influence my happiness. And that's another big message of empowerment. That's another big message of she's wearing one of the best things that a person, no matter if woman or man, can wear, which is self-confidence. And it's just great.
Absolutely.
And she's teaching us, she's giving us lessons of self-confidence at the very young age of 18. So chapeau, Destiny, chapeau. Well, for me, it's a 10 across the board. There's nothing I can say.
It's probably the first one that we agree 100%.
It's 10 across the board. 10 across the board, there's nothing I can say. She's amazing. Her vocals are amazing. She hit all the high notes. There are some changes in the song.
Okay.
It's not
Joanna...
I can't tell so much, honestly, because the rehearsals are not to be, cannot be shown yet, entirely. And even the second rehearsals are not entire and not in the whole performance. So vocally speaking, she made a few changes to the song, and she's hitting very high notes that you will love, honestly. I still have to decide if I liked more the first or the second costume she used, even though I think she is going to go for the second costume. I would have loved more the pinky thing,
Me too.
She looked like more pink confetti, and I love her.
Me too. But anyway, whatever she's gonna wear, I hope she didn't change her mind about the dress after all those bad comments. I really hope it wasn't that.
I think it was one of the dresses that she broached on there just to, try and see what the outcome was. In both cases, she's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
Staging, the performance, the lights, the effects, the choreography, the music. It's a very difficult decision. It will be a very difficult decision for, people back home and juries there in the arena. But I do think that Malta deserves to win this year.
So you think next year will be all in Valletta?
Valletta?
Yeah.
Darling, I've already got a flight ticket.
Yay! Me too. No, it's
Yep.
a joke.
Of course, together.
We'll see until the end, Raffa. You never know. Eurovision always holds so many surprises.
Eurovision always surprises us. Like today,
yeah.
after the rehearsals, for example,